Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 22-player free-for-all battle here in Scandinavia. Didn't get our marker down right away, which was a little bit concerning. I mean, it's the little things that kind of add up to the big things. Who knows if these guys would have picked their spots if I had been able to put that down right away. I still think it's a relatively okay spawn. I'm not exactly thrilled. I mean, with only 21 players in this match and one guy random spawning down below us, it's a crowded neighborhood that we're going to have to navigate well and hope everybody else kind of gets, Three Stooges through the door syndrome. They all just bottleneck. Now, fortunately for us, it doesn't look like the guy down south is playing yet. If a couple more cycles go by, he's going to be in a bad spot and we can basically count him out, although there's a little bit of lag for us. Let's go to infinite growth phase now and just kind of see how much land we can get out. The bot compression around us is high. The player compression around us is high for the number of players in the game, so we definitely want to take advantage and start moving now. Unfortunately, that guy is not playing. Even if he attacks us now, his attack wouldn't do anything, so we don't need to worry about him at all. Give me over to that free land and let's start working down some of these easier bots. Definitely want to attack for less than 10% though. 10% is a little excessive. And we can definitely start sneaking out some of you guys. Not really pushing towards any one direction in this moment. I'm a little bit panicked just because I saw this guy. Yeah, he's finally playing, or his bot finally jumped in for him as he dropped. But we're off to a great start. We have a ton of troops, a ton of land. Let's go ahead and just keep pushing out in the directions that we can. Now, fortunately for us, a lot of our neighbors are having weaker expansions than us. You can see that this guy is really heavily expanding. We have that giant bot we can finally knock down. And this guy down here is also very weak. So, I mean, things went very well for us. Yeah, you can see this guy's falling apart now. I imagine that these two guys over here are going to be a little bit of an issue. So let's try and get some alliances over there. Don't really want to fight in this direction. So that is good. We get the alliances done. We do have the lead by a little bit, about 10,000 pixels. And we can potentially jump in here and grab this guy. But let's just go ahead and play this a little bit more patiently. I will grab these big islands, but I'm not going to mess around with all the little islands. I think it's a waste of time. You can definitely miss out on some other things going on, like maybe a small guy like this just absolutely collapsing. Give us a little bit more of a lead here. Now, where is second place? 666. There he is. He's down there. Okay. So not a concern for us right now. We do have a lot of neighbors. So let's try and get some more alliances out there. This guy did not give us the alliance. We do need to keep that in mind that we probably want to fight him. So let's try and get the alliance with you, as you might be a nice stopgate for me to not have to fight these guys down south. You do give us that alliance, wonderful. And I think we want to take out this guy first, just because he has not given me the alliance. It would be a full send opportunity, which is rough. There's a little bit of drama going on down here, but we'll stay out of it for the time being. Our red interest is not until 5 million, so we have a little bit of ways to go. I don't like you getting bigger though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, just jump down here, grab what we can. Not a lot. Mistimed that one. Well, that's fine. You are that big, okay? Just keep saving up here, because again, what I want to do is fight this guy without inspiring the others to jump in against me. So I'm going to tell them that that's what I'm going to do. See if I can inspire any of them to work with me. You fighting down south is really good for me because that will distract you. So let's just tell them that this is going to be our plan. Let's give them the invitation, and then let's go ahead and boat in here if we can. And just kind of really lay the hammer down. Yeah, he's counterattacking us. Just go again. Yeah, and now I'm not too worried about his full send opportunities. I'm more worried about that boat coming out. Where's that boat going? It's just going in and out. That's fine. Keep going on this guy. Fortunately for us, he didn't just immediately full send us, because that would have been really painful. And I do see these boats out here in the wilderness. Could be a little of an issue for us. So, yeah, that's fine. Just take that, and then there we go. Send these boats back. Good. And now let's just go ahead and do the same with this guy over here. Again, biggest reasoning is just trying to limit the amount of people I have borders with, although you got very big. Sorry, bud. Yeah, full send on me. That's fair. It's not really about getting the land. It's just about robbing you of any opportunity to fight me. So we will get all this northern chunk over here. We're at 60,000, so we're moving a little bit faster. This guy is dead, by the way. So we should just jump on this really quickly. Wasn't really anticipating him falling like this. That actually kind of puts a little bit of issues in my plans. Let's go ahead and start fighting you down though, and just kind of push for this win. Let's go ahead and boat over. Now, I don't really like boating here because I'm trying to watch out for you and where you're gonna go. And I do see that one guy full sent. I'm not in borders with him, so let's keep pushing this guy down. and honestly just strike him. I'm not super worried about this guy anymore. This is the last real threat on the board. We have 28%. If this guy falls, even if he full sends, we're going to be in such a good spot to kind of just take over. No one's boating up right now. That's the biggest thing to keep in mind, is if we see any boats coming out like that one, we don't like that. Let's try and get an alliance with you. Hopefully, I mean, at the same time, we kind of built up enough of a lead. I'm not the most worried. Good, he's looking to boat elsewhere. Fantastic. If it would have been a little bit of a problem, yeah, this guy's real frustrated. I totally understand. Let me give you the claps of good sportsmanship. You had the right idea. Just no one will pay attention to your struggles and understand that this is very bad for everyone else on the board. That's what's going on. So we'll just keep fighting you down. Now, this game is far from over. These guys all collectively are very big and potentially scary. We do need to keep an eye on if our friend Aaron over there falls. Yep, there he goes. Go, grab that land. Keep this little bit of buffer state. Keep you nice and small. And then we just go into this bigger guy. Yeah, let's just ensure our victory. We don't need to go fight there. We don't need a border. Yeah, with this guy, he's already boating his way up. But by the time he gets there, it's not even going to matter. So I think we'll counter it for sure. I mean, maybe. Nope, didn't get there in time. There we go. Okay, we did counter it. Good. The boat system didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. And now we'll just kind of work down this guy. Taking our time. I think this guy's realized the game's over. He's not going to have time to boat back in a meaningful way. We're already at 50% here. Sorry, Mr. OG guy. You're in the way. Didn't really have room for a lot of friends in this one. Had to betray the friends that we did have. Like, this guy was nothing but nice to us, but honestly, our game position was just so much stronger without him in it that it just didn't make tactical sense to keep him around. So my humble apologies to you. I know you were very kind, but alas, this is a free-for-all and there can only be one winner. So just finishing up this guy over here, ignoring completely your attacks for now. There's the full send, and now we can start kind of working on you as we just kind of start to peruse our way to victory. And I think we can just kind of give some big bops here, as there's one big bop. And then let's just give you a big bop as well. And that's enough big bops for the day. So that's going to do it for our first game here. We will give the claps good sportsmanship to everyone involved. And then, of course, well, no, we don't need to do any piece. Let's give kissy face for the boys. Call for the piece. Go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 40 or 38 player free-for-all battle. We are on the black team. Let's just go over here. Africa is always kind of a forgotten spot. Our team is mostly going up north. That's fine. I'm going to see how much resistance I get over here, because I can definitely be a little bit of a wedge on this side, and I really don't like being over here, to be quite frank with you. I don't think it's a great spot. I think you get really exposed. You get too north and south, and it's really hard to do anything. In fact, a couple of my teammates did agree with me. This guy over here is definitely going to be a pivotal ally. So our overarching goal is to put pressure on this red player and this red player. So I'm not sure how much we want to do that, but we definitely can't let this guy on Africa. That needs to be priority number one. So let's go into our infinite growth phase here and just get as big as we can. Not quite able to not get over into the east, which was not amazing, but we do have a good amount of troops. Didn't waste too many in the expansion phase, although we had a very short expansion phase. We need to clear out some of these red bots right away, as this congestion is going to be bad for us, as they're going to run out of targets. And unfortunately, we're running out of room up north to expand, so we need to put pressure on that as well. Make sure that we don't just give this guy a ton of land. So a lot of things we have to do all at once. And TR is very big. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cut him off as much as I would like to. Yeah, he's going to be able to get around us, and he's already fighting with one of our teammates. Let's just go ahead and sneak over here and just kind of work our way down. We will be able to boat up and grab some of this land in addition, and now we can kind of work our way down. Is this a player? No, that is a bot. Good. I'm glad we didn't waste a player on that spot. I was going to be a little bit upset and be like, that's a really bad spot, my guy. But yeah, you're going to be able to get a ton of that land. Wasn't able to cut you off. Needed like another minute or two. Now we can go up here, though, and grab your lands, your bots, and just kind of do the same thing you're doing to us. As, yeah, we have secured first place. Second place is Power. Where's Power? He's over here. Great spot for you to be in. Definitely going to want to fight this guy, but I support you going up and grabbing that land. Absolutely. That's a great little momentum giver for us. So let's just keep saving up. We're going to save up for our red interest. No need to jump into anything right away as we have 37%. Oh, buddy, don't do that. No. No, I'm going to tell him, don't do that. That was so bad. Don't ever full send. Stop! It literally works against your own team. Okay, we can't get this guy land, though. He's basically full sending, so... yeah, we counter this. Get a player off the board. Unfortunately, we over-attack there a little bit. Unfortunately, that gives this guy now the crown, so he's the biggest and now a big threat to us while we haven't been able to deal with this backline threat. So that is very concerning for us. We do need to save up. We're not exactly incredibly far behind him. Let's just go ahead and grab this because I think you're just going to be boating all day and I'm not going to be dealing with that. Yeah, okay, good. So now we just save up here, look to see what this guy's going to do, and then if he goes in anywhere besides us and our teammates, we're going to backline and start fighting the TR guy, especially as he's putting some pressure on our teammate, but fortunately can't do a lot about that. I mean, we can. I'm just worried that we're going to get attacked in kind. Nope, that was the other guy. Getting a little bit of pressure, Worried about you. Yeah, getting help from the other guy as well. Make many hands make light work. Let's do this together. That's our crown. Keep going. Risk it for sure. Get you out of here. Again, we're not going to be dealing with you. There we go. Lots of troops over there. I mean, we have the advantage in terms of the map occupation, but that's not going to matter a lot if this guy starts throwing blows. Now, fortunately for us, we have a teammate over here. But again, he's got other things to worry about himself. He's got to worry about that GR player up north. We really have to handle this player on the red team by ourselves. Redacted does want to fight in, and you know, it's what I'm going to do, but I don't want to do it with him because it's not his best move. His best move is to fight the black team. It's probably to fight me. So as soon as we get more troops than this guy, I'm going to start launching bombs on him and see if we can kind of divide and conquer here. So we do have enough troops. Let's go ahead and go start fighting this. And I'm not going to signal my teammate to do this. Okay, he's going to join in. Yeah, I didn't want to put pressure on him. I was going to leave that as a little bit of a judgment call for him because I know, again, he's got to fight that GR guy up north. Is that a boat coming in? Yeah, that was your boat. Not too worried. As we have a tremendous amount of pixel advantage on this guy. Yeah, he's left. He's mad. I think honestly, he could have struck me or my teammate and really set his team up for success. But, you know, sitting around, and you got to take risks in this game. I think he was in a really strong position to do a lot of damage. But being worried about everybody doing something is, you know, a good idea to be aware of what everyone's doing, but understanding the pie chart and how people react to that would improve this guy's game a lot. So he would recognize that the rest of the players, if he was attacking someone on the black team, they would be okay with that because the black team is such a threat. So now let's go into British Empire with our teammates over here and just kind of start closing the web, helping Pete Power Boy, Roshar, knock this guy down, and then we can start going up to fight a GR with our friend over here who's been a great teammate. And we'll kind of leave the Scions for later. There's the Fulson. Let's jump in here. Start grabbing this guy's head done, and then yeah, Power's going to join us as well. There's the Fulson. Jump up there. Now we can just kind of start working our way down south and fighting against this guy. Let him hopefully full send us, as I don't want to throw away all of my troops quite yet. There's the full send. Thank you. Give you the claps, good sportsmanship there. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That one. Hopefully you watch this video. I didn't mean to like facepalm you. No, that was completely reasonable. I was trying to give you the claps, good sportsmanship. Get this guy out of the way. And we'll full send this last guy down south. But that is going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put out videos every day of the week. But for now, boys, I will see you in the next one.